Is it true there's like actual man-hunting in Akiba? I've heard rumors that attacks are on the rise. You mean like where a girl dresses up like a high school girl and then pulls the victim aside? And you seem suspiciously familiar with all this. Oh, fuck off. Well, whatever. It's none of my business. No matter what angle you look at it, I'm just a regular otaku, okay? Okay, that's nice. I've got my checkered shirt tucked into my jeans, my fingerless gloves. Sounds like you're really trying. Seriously, though, Akiba's safety has gone to shit lately. Remember the otaku hunting case earlier? Right, I even heard there was a maid who got assaulted. Scary shit. Otaku hunting, manhunting, what's this world coming to? Gonzu, haven't seen you in ages, buddy. How have you been? I got a better question. Why is it all happening now? Could be that Akibara's culture and otaku culture have been drifting away from each other. Yeah, I can see that. Look at the more recent stores and count how many of them are chains. Yeah, some are, but where are you going with this? Akihabara is starting to become an office town. You know what? Fine, just ignore me. Originally, Akihabara was surrounded by office buildings, and the station was like a terminal. Plus, the traffic flow was convenient that spurred the redevelopment. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't keep up.
You can scroll through this after it's done and read it at normal human speeds.
I know. I was trying to keep up, though.
Good luck. It's not happening. Even I couldn't read and keep up with it. Yeah. Nanashi loosely translates into without a name. So your character's name in both Akiba's Trip
is you without a name.
Trip, Undead and... Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I love puns.
Jesus Christ, they're still going.
They don't translate. Yes, you can hold down X to speed this up.
Oh my god. Okay.
And then scroll down and read through it at a normal human speed.
Okay, here's where I was. Originally, Akihabara was surrounded by office buildings, and the station was like a terminal. Plus, traffic flow was convenient. That spurred a redevelopment boom. Before you noticed, the rent prices skyrocketed, and that made those subculture shops harder to set up. That was the nail in the coffin. Only popular mom-and-pop shops can survive nowadays. As a result, big-name chains and office buildings continue to rise. I see. I guess even all those maid cafes would get old eventually. 5 years isn't very old for a shop. The competition for all that space is just too fierce. Cafe Edinburgh is still great, though. I just went there last week, during Sarah's shift. She's so cute, so moe. Such a waste that she's in 3D. What? Fuck off. I totally get why all those talent scouts are after her. She's almost literally fighting them off these days. She just wants to be a maid. I would hate it if this town went corporate. I'm going to start going there twice a week from now on. From Electric Town to Otaku Town, and then plain old Office Town. Progress marches on. Yeah, sure, just keep on ignoring me. By no means is this progress. Akiba must not fall away before I can move there myself. If only you were here to help now. All of us in the greater Tokyo area must buy our goods from small shops only. Even the sketchy shops. Especially the sketchy shops. When we come across a sad, abandoned cafe, we must take pity and indulge our taste buds there. Let every back alley sing with the sputtering hums of off-brand appliances. Find the saddest establishments in town and buy their sadness. Let there be joy. Like playing a shitty game and laughing at it. Let our sweat cleanse the streets of Akihabara. Man, Yabe's on fire today. If you have time for such frivolous comments, you have time to act. For the sake of the town we love, the town I love, for my sake, above all else. You kind of lost me at the end there. Same. Yeah, by Lucifer's beard. Did you guys all mute me or something? Alright then. Okay. Where the fuck are we going again? Southwest Main Street. Got it.
Southwest Main Street.
Okay. What I was gonna say is an anime that I've mentioned every now and then a few times. I now understand it better. The anime is called Mare, aka I'm not sure if this is the full Japanese title or they just added this in English, but Mare Marchand Awakens Romance. It's your standard isekai shonen kind of anime. It's pretty good. Honestly, I enjoyed it. It's 104 episodes in total. Well, we only got half of it dubbed in North America, so fucking Christ. Annoying as fuck. However...
Oh, Marchand Awakens Romance.
That's the one. Yep. M-A umlaut R.
Yeah, Marchands.
Yeah. Also, just the world it takes place in is called Mare Heaven. So, there is a character in the anime called Nanashi. That's not his real name. He has amnesia.
I certainly hope that's not his real name.
He has amnesia. They found him, and the guy gave him the name Nanashi. Yeah.
Yeah, so the way it breaks down, it's not like it with how it's normally written, like you don't think of it, because it's punning on how Na is for name and Nashi is without. So quite literally, it is without a name. When like used to reference the full thought process, because we all know Japan doesn't like doing that.
That's fine. It's just, I find it funny now that I know that context, because it 100% makes sense with the series. Like I said, his whole backstory is simply along the lines of someone found him here, he'd lost his memory, doesn't know who he is or where he's from, and they took him in and then gave him the name Nanashi. There you go.
Yep.
There is just a small bit of... I mean, if you want to watch the anime, sure.
And the person I sent you is a person without... and the person who I was referencing there, both parts of her name are used to refer to a person without a name.
That's fair.
So not only is she a person without a name, she's a person without a name without a name.
Right.
We want to read it properly. I love this.
Oh my god.
However, Nanashi, without the punning context, usually refers to someone who's anonymous.
So, I mean, that also works then, kind of, in that context.
However, more often it's used as its pun form because it usually is why it's used, because it's without a name.
I'd say it works in both cases in this situation, because the people that took him in and gave him that name are essentially I want to say, they're considered a country in the loosest sense. Essentially, they're just a really, really, really large band of, thieves and bandits.
That is
so
fair.
Anonymous also works as a name. Hi, Hopsco.
Yeah, like Nanashi officially means anonymous. However, in most cases, in Japan, it's being used to refer to its fact that Na is name and Nashi is without.
Yeah. Excuse me. I will say there is
I don't think I've ever actually seen it being used as anonymous, because they do have a separate word for that.
I will say there is slight hints that the Nanashi guy, I don't think you ever get to find out like his backstory and real name and stuff. But there is... It is hinted at heavily that he's a regular human not from that world either. Like the main character. Mainly because of humans that go to that world tend to just suddenly be strong there. And yeah, he just suddenly became strong. He was suddenly just strong compared to everyone else there.
That is fair.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
But yeah, these are fun little name puns because I love pointless information.
Yeah. No, that is quite interesting, and like I said, I'm glad to have added context for other things now too. God damn it!
Yeah,
I can't believe that.
I love looking into stupid things because Japan loves their puns.
No kidding. Really, I never would have guessed. I haven't played games full of puns. For a country that doesn't know what sarcasm is too well, like they know what it is, it's like a common thing for their language. Poor stupid puns. Fair.
You see stupid puns everywhere in Japanese media if you get really bored and look into it.
Police and press? Really? Huh?
Great. It's gonna make the whole town look bad.
The online news sites are already talking about it.
Huh. What's everyone so mad about? What should we do? This looks kind of fun. What's everyone so mad about?
There's a rumor this store's hoarding some anime's LE Effie goods.
Oh, limited edition. Got it.
People are accusing them of holding out, waiting to sell them until the prices go up.
Oh. That would be a dick move. Not gonna lie.
Nobu seemed like he knew more about it. But I haven't been able to get a hold of him for a
Yeah.
while.
Let me
However,
guess.
usually stores aren't able to do that.
Yeah, I know. Let me guess. Is Nobu in the rioters now?
Also, they say the store messed up their number of pre-orders, so some people lost out.
Ooh. No. That's a big no-no. You do not fuck with people's pre-orders. Ooh.
I mean, it happens more often than you think, where someone just misses a digit here and everything gets fucked.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
That's why sometimes some of the things I've pre-ordered take 3 extra months to arrive.
Well, to be fair... Wait, are we talking from that store?
I don't know which store you're referring to here.
Iffy.
No.
Oh, okay.
I've
All right.
never, well, I've bought in pre-orders of Iffy games, not pre-ordered them.
I see.
So like the only one that I've actually, I think, bought in the like limited edition pre-order version for was Dusk Divers 1.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I don't tend to go for the limited editions. No. In this case, I'm referring to my copy of the re-release of the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the video game,
Oh.
for Switch.
Okay.
It took it 3 more months after its initial release for it to arrive because pre-orders for it got all kinds of fucky.
Oh, I see. To be fair, I do have one pre-order in that I'm just... They haven't even released it yet, and that's a pre-order from 2023.
Yeah,
And it's
it
not-
happens sometimes.
I know, but the thing is, it's not like an indie company or anything. It's freaking Nisa. Then again, they're probably just publishing the... They're probably just selling the limited edition and publishing that rather than the full
Yeah.
like conversion of the game or anything. It's not one of their... Like, it's not a franchise they own. That's for damn sure.
That is fair.
I am very positive that Nipponichi does not own the R-Type franchise.
I do not think so.
If these are all pre-order customers, I can definitely feel their pain.
Yeah, see, Gon, you get it. Gon?
I wouldn't be so sure.
Yeah,
I
go on.
think some of them
Gone,
are opportunists
okay.
looking to snatch what isn't rightfully theirs.
Oh.
That's how they pronounce it.
Yeah, okay, I could see that too, Sarah.
No, they're not those kind of people. I can tell.
At least Sarah speaks normally, right?
Sort of.
Please excuse my rudeness.
Compared to the other maid.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I mean, okay. Look, yes, I thought you were talking about how she speaks formally. I'm like, what? No, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, no, that's just for being a maid, naturally.
Yeah, no, there is no cool biz de culture from this mate.
From Japan.
Yeah. No Nippon here.
No Nihongo Jozu.
Oh my god. I still remember that from the closing shift. Yeah, no, the one guy who comes in, it's like, oh, no need to Nihongo Jozu me. I've been here for 15 years. It's...
Yeah, that's fair. It is a very common thing, even for foreigners that have been in Japan for
Pre-order issue happened 2 weeks ago.
ages, for them to still get
So angry
Nihongo Jozu.
Yeah. Okay, what doesn't pre-order should happen 2 weeks ago? Why are they so angry about now? Interesting.
I take it
Good
the store
question.
isn't actually hoarding anything?
I know the manager. I asked him and he said they just don't have the goods in stock.
Huh.
He tried to tell them that, but they didn't believe it. Not after the mistake with the pre-orders, anyway. It's a mess all around.
I see. So we need to answer this with violence. Maybe.
People trust
Violence breeds
information they find
violence.
themselves more than what someone else tells them, right or wrong. Quite a mess indeed.
Fair.
Cough them up! Cough them up!
Wait a minute. That's one of those band member guys.
We want our IT Witch Maria limited edition with body pillow and
Oh, of course that's what they want. Of course. Alright, cool. Fair enough.
IT Witch Maria limited edition body pillows and boob mouse pads.
Yeah, alright, that makes sense.
Officially someone running around with the IT Witch Medea model and the IT Witch Medea cosplay, I can see why they want them.
Wait, what? Huh?
New Game Plus. I got the
Oh,
IT Witch Medea in-game model, so I
Jesus.
can switch my character to that.
Okay, I thought you were talking about actual merch.
No. I wish. I'll probably buy the mouse pad just for shits, kicks, and giggles. But I don't think they ever actually did merch. I wish. I would. If Akiba's Trip merch was an actual thing, I would buy it in a heartbeat.
No, that's fair. That's very fair. Yeah, there's one guy just kind of egging the whole thing on.
You know, for your safety and sanity, you just have to kick his ass, not the rest of them.
Yeah, no, I figured.
It's getting worse. The store's about to get ransacked.
He's probably...
Then they're going to go out of business. And people are going to get arrested.
It'll be a disaster.
Oh, I mean, they did do acrylic stands for that
Oh, for the character?
first game, not the second one, and they've done some stuff for the anime, but not a lot.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Couple of keychains for the anime, a couple of like cutscene keychains from the second game.
He looks like he might
Not
be
a
from
lot
around here.
of stuff. Morbid curiosity wins, all lack of sanity here.
He does stand out, doesn't he?
With the most expensive thing to get your hands on being a
Maybe Master Yatabe.
possibly a
Not that
Raine
device the agent gave you.
acrylic stand.
Well, I don't see how that would help, but
Call it an educated guess.
Yeah, he's gonna be a Shadow Soul, isn't he?
all right, one second.
No, why would he ever be a Shadow Soul? There are mouse pads for the anime, that's good to know.
Oh.
Yeah, the anime gal's got booby mouse pads.
Fair enough.
Wait, does that mean he's a...
I'm somehow not surprised.
A shadow soul.
Only one person here who can handle him.
Oh my. I'm on it.
Yeah, go for it. I'll contact the agent just
Anywho, tangenting over.
That's fine.
We're easily distracted here.
To be fair, I technically have one, but it has nothing to do with this franchise.
That is fair. I have 0. The only mouse pads I have are my former Magic the Gathering playmats.
Oh, I mean, I have multiple mouse pads, just only one of that type.
That is fair. I do not have any of that type. I have exactly one body pillow that I bought ages ago. Don't really use because it's too small.
If I've probably told you this before, I don't know if you'll remember. If you want to have a laugh, Google the limited edition of May Q Labyrinth of Death. It'll tell you what they called the mouse pad. I think my first game with that stuff was the first Record of Agrest War. Ha ha! Ah ha! That makes so much sense. When I found that game, it came with a boob mouse pad and pillowcase. To be honest, they were really comfy and I missed them. That's fair, Maddie. I heavily remember Record of Agrest War and its limited edition that came out. I never got it. I was fully aware of it, though, especially because on the box, they had a lot of pictures of things, like a girl with a sausage, and... varying things from the game.
Ah, yes, the Valley of Warmth.
Yes. Yeah, uh-huh. What was her name again? Estrus?
Estra.
Estra, yeah. Then we'll try to contain the chaos. Yep, Estra's Valley of Warmth.
It is iffy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was
a
a
question of, do I own this?
It was a Vita game.
I do not know if I do or don't.
It was a Vita game, so maybe not.
See, here's the thing. Iffy ported quite a lot of their Vita games.
I don't know if they ported this one, to be honest.
They might not have.
Girl with
I miss my Vita.
Maddie, it was meant to be implying, so it was actual food in this particular case.
Girl with a sausage or girl with a sausage. It's food in this case. However, I probably wouldn't put it past Akiba Strip to include the latter.
Well, I mean, in this case,
It does not exist in either game, but I couldn't. But I wouldn't put it past them.
I mean, in this case, we're
How many
talking
games I've played with a girl with a sausage.
I mean, in this case, we're talking about Record of Agrest War, but you know. Hang on. Record of Agrest. As we get sidetracked
These days
slightly.
I'll actually spin Marriage and we can eventually play that. Yeah. That makes no.
Sorry? Hello?
Okay. I said one of these days we'll spin Marriage and get to play that, and I went, that makes no sense without context.
Oh, I mean, that's fine. People know Record of Agrest War Marriage, maybe? It's...
Yeah, which I picked up because... Yeah, Record of Agrest War Marriage.
Yeah.
It's the only one I own. Only because it's published by a very specific company.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Specifically, because it's published by Iffy.
Fair. Let me just see here. Okay, so open image in new tab. There we go. So I'm gonna send this to you, Raine. So this is the Record of Agrest War edition I'm assuming Maddie is talking about. Right, I forgot it was called that. The really naughty limited edition for Xbox 360. Notice the pictures on the side of the box.
It doesn't have the hole for the disc in a certain location.
Notice the pictures on the side of the box.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. That's a sausage, all right.
Yes, it is.
She is definitely eating it in a non-sensual way.
There might have been a thing with cream too. I can't remember.
If you're eating a
Please
sausage
share
with
with me.
cream, then I have questions.
No. I'm not. I'm saying something separate. Something else. It might have been just cream. I don't remember. There you go, Maddie. I'm assuming this is the one you're talking about for 360. There, I sent it to you. Yeah, I'm fully aware of that. This is from my days when I started hunting limited editions. I never did get that one because one, I didn't have a 360 at the time, and two, I wasn't that huge into it, and plus, I honestly I was considering getting it more for just the amusement of it than anything else. Just how silly it was to have the really naughty limited edition.
Fair.
But that was also a time when I would have had to go to like a game, not a GameStop, an EB Games and actually pre-order it or buy it there. When I was an older teen girl and lived at home. Yeah. My parents never suspected it. How? How did they not suspect anything with that? Huh? What?
I wish I could say the same. My parents figured I wasn't the straightest bean on the block when I was like 10.
Oh.
I did not.
Oh my god. I don't.
It took me another, 8 to 9 years to figure that out.
To be fair, that. Okay. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's go. Where is he? Where is he? Hey, no. Okay, okay. There he is. Hey, you. Yeah, you. No. Okay. Okay, why aren't I going into combat mode? There we go.
Yeah, I kind of sort of want to make that for Valentine's just because it's a funny haha recipe.
Ow. Okay.
So after 3 years of dating, that is fair.
No,
My
turn
family and I
around,
are
turn
on rather
around.
decent terms, all things considered.
Oh my god.
Which is more than can be said for most people in these situations. Just start stripping everybody. Eventually you'll strip the right guy.
It's trying. Okay, got him. Apparently pants weren't down enough. Okay, hit the pants. There we go. Got him.
Yeah, it's not going to target
Alright.
the same individual every time. This game is finicky.
Yeah.
Oh, nice going out there. Now that the instigator is gone, everyone's calming down.
2 true Raine. I'm luckily on good base. That's what little. Aw. I hear you, Maddie.
Yeah. I've heard the horror stories. I'm just glad mine aren't that bad.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Which honestly, considering how my parents are, I'm not too surprised that they didn't rightfully give a damn.
I mean, that's fair.
Mads knows what I mean by that because she's heard me explain how my parents are.
Disperse on their own now. Here is done.
There's a reason my fashion sense is the way it is.
A guy just died by dissolving into ash in broad daylight in front of them. Now everyone's calming down. Yeah,
Fine.
that's how
If
that works.
I don't remember if this game actually goes into it, but there's like loosely hinted that people forget about their existence when they disappear.
Oh. Kind of like how with the synthesizers, they forgot they ever were one.
Yep.
Festivals like these need an MC to hype up the crowd.
Thank you for your hard work. Would you care for some tea back at the base?
Maybe. Wait a minute. Hold on. I just had a thought. So you mentioned before, like, situations where siding with Nairo or siding with the Shadow Souls, right?
Yes.
Can you side with the Freedom Fighters? Oh. Okay.
Kind of.
Sort of? Okay.
There's no official ending for siding with the Freedom Fighters.
Oh. Well, fuck. Okay.
Here for the goods too?
They're kind of sort of just there to be there this time.
Damn it. I was gonna say, like, if there's a chance, I mean, Sarah ending, maybe.
Yeah, no, Sarah. There's no Sarah ending.
Okay.
There's no ending for any of the Freedom Fighters.
Alright.
They just appear on your screen after each bad ending you get.
Oh! Well, fuck. Okay.
So I'm not sure if you replayed the sequel at all, but for each ending you get, another character appeared on your screen. In the case of this one, that thing's true, but for each bad ending you get another Freedom Fighter on your main screen. Theoretically, you can get everybody on your screen. That's a lot of playing the game, though.
I see. So, like, at the startup screen of the game.
Were you part of the
Yeah.
Okay.
I think currently the big guy is on there for yours, if I'm remembering correctly.
It's IT Witch Marie.
Going.
Fair.
What self-respecting
Listen,
man wouldn't
I can
be
describe him that way because not every one of your NPC allies is a skinny dude in this one.
Right. Well, no, okay, I got you. I get you.
It's not the best description, but it gives you who I'm thinking of because names are not ever my strong suit.
Right.
And Sarah's less a maid cafe maid and just more of a
Traditional maid.
Period.
Yeah.
All the time.
I suppose Yatabe is like an older character, but they had that in the sequel too. So.
Yeah.
I mean, say what you
Yatabe
want,
is an
that's all
Oji-san.
them. Now, of course, I had my backup copy and my display copy reserved somewhere else.
Remarkably, he's in like his late
This was just
50s.
gonna be my open copy.
Huh? Okay. Nobu. Okay, Nobu. I get where you're coming from. How the fuck do you have this money? A backup copy, a display copy, and an open copy? Huh?
Listen, you don't have 3 copies of the exact same thing? I'm joking.
Do you remember where I work? I don't make that kind of money.
One must understand that Nobu barely eats and barely spends any money.
Oh no.
Like he's a 1 ramen a day kind of guy if you look into that.
Oh god, Nobu, no. See, I will actually say this. I can point this out I can't point it out. Obviously, you can't see what I'm pointing at. I do technically. There is one item I have where I have an open copy and like a permanently in collector's box thing for it for 2 of the same product. The only reason that happened is because one I bought because it came with the game and I bought it. The second one, someone sent me as a gift not knowing I had it.
That is fair. Like he is a 1 meal a day, but also you have to understand that this is 2010's Akiba, where, in Japan, people actually get paid money for their jobs.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Comparatively to out here.